Earlier this morning, there was a post made on the QuttingZyn board that was really remarkable to me. What it was a person who had come in on the board and explained what he has been going through for 10 months while he was using Velo, which was a different brand in Zyn, but same premise. It was a nicotine pouch. And he developed all of these problems that were physical as far as how he felt and heart reactions. He almost felt like he was passing out a couple of times. He went to the doctor and they ran all their tests and they couldn't come up with any reason. Ended up writing it off to some sort of psychological problems that must have been happening and put him on medications for these problems. The medications weren't helping, and nowhere in the communication between the person and the medical people he was working with was it ever asked or ever mentioned about his nicotine usage. Now, just 3 days ago, he ends up thinking maybe there's some link and he stops using it. And almost, that same day, the symptoms that have been dogging him all this time are gone. So I he used some pretty colorful language in his post. So I recorded a video to him and asking him a couple of questions. One of them was, had he talked to his doctors, and did anyone know about this usage? And when he replied to me, it didn't. I sent him a pretty long video reply, to ask him those questions and then to ask for permission to be able to use his story. So, what's following here on this page is the letter that he wrote. I had have ChatGPT clean it up a little, and I did that with his permission. And my response, and then our follow-up correspondences. It just shows how disruptive this product can be to some people. And if this was the only time I ever saw anything like this, I would think, oh, this is just extreme and just really never happens to many people. But there's variations of this kind of post frequently on the board of people having all these different physical and psychological issues. The anxiety that is coming through in these posts is remarkable. And for those who have already quit and they can do the comparison, you can see what the problem is that's causing these issues. So anyway, this page is dedicated to that. Uh, so we can get it out to, again, a general population to help them understand. Don't take up this product with the idea, oh, it's harmless, it's helpful. It is not helpful in quitting for all practical purposes, other forms of nicotine, and the disruptions that it might be causing in the interim until you quit may in many ways be worse on a day-to-day basis than things you had experienced from other forms of nicotine. The way to avoid all this, the way to avoid all the problems that go along with nicotine products is to finally make and stick to a personal commitment to never administer nicotine again from any source.